Hi, I'm Sam here at Rick Jones Pianos with a Yamaha U1 built in Hamamatsu, Japan in 1972. Probably our most common piano model that we ever have in our inventory, and we think it's the most common piano model made throughout the world. Rather, that you can find throughout the world. 48 inches tall, very clean, straight lines, very functional, in my opinion, easy to service. I just tuned this piano. It just cooperated so well, as it didn't give me any problems. It just tunes up nicely. Very even and smooth throughout the scale, both in sound and in feel. All the things that people have come to like about Yamaha uprights. What makes this stand out is obviously its appearance. It's not your typical ebony finish. This is a, in my opinion, rather beautiful satin mahogany finish. I know there are those who prefer to have a wood finish to match the furniture that is in their home. And they look sometimes with dismay at the predominance of ebony finished pianos, especially gloss ebony, in our inventory or just anywhere where you can find pianos. It's what's popular these days. For those who have a more traditionally furnished house with more wood grain, this would be my recommendation. And in particular, I think this would fit very well in a sort of a mid-century modern home in the 60s or so. This has that, in my opinion, classic Japanese look in older Japanese uprights. Just elegant, clean, with little subtle details that kind of distinguish it from just being a box. There's styling to this, but it's subtle. And I think the mahogany finish really brings that out in the appearance of the piano. Really attractive piano. I like it very much. And it, well, you know what? Before I forget, it does have what seems to be, I don't know if it's an original bench. It sure looks like it's in good condition for the 70s, but it is a matching Yamaha bench that's satin mahogany. Not often that we get a matching bench with a piano of this age that looks so good, which makes me think it may not be original, but it's a really close match for the piano. And it's a Yamaha bench. It will be included with this piano in the price, along with a 10-year warranty like everything we sell, and 100% lifetime trade-up guarantee. We ask, of course, that you make sure it's tuned twice a year by a professional technician, and that you keep it away from extremes of humidity. Moderate, stable humidity is important for taking care of any piano, no matter the size or the brand. If you do that, you can expect a long musical life ahead of this piano. Yamahas are workhorses, and as I mentioned, they're easy to service. They're very cooperative for us technicians, so if there is a problem, we can fix it easily. So as long as you take good care of it, you can expect many years still left in this piano. But if you wish in the future, you may trade this piano in for precisely its instrument sales price and merely pay the difference in price between this piano and the next piano you select from us. We would ask in that case that it be a piano of a higher price. All you do is pay the difference plus tax and delivery if it pertains, and that's what we mean by 100% lifetime trade-up. Many teachers specifically send their students here because they want them started on a more modest but well-made piano like a Yamaha upright, and as they continue to practice and improve their piano skills, that's when a teacher may recommend at least a baby grand to, or even just a full medium grand after this piano. We often get pianos exactly like this. U1s in general, we often get them in trade from people who are making that exactly that type of progress, and it's time for a grand piano for them. So that's an option you can take with this piano. Although, I'll remind you, we don't get a whole lot of mahogany pianos quite like this. Really, if furniture is as important to you, I would hold on to this until you find another piano that looks similar in grand form. Not too common, but we get them in sometimes. Musically, it's, I kind of didn't think about it very much. It's neutral, both in tone and touch. Well, there it is. I'll call it a 5 on a scale from 1 to 10 for tone, and a 5 on a scale from 1 to 10 for touch, from light to firm. It's it didn't get in my way at all. The piano was just there, helping me play however I wanted to play without sounding too extreme, either for mellowness or brightness. The brightness came out when I needed it to. I was able to play softly and get a very delicate, warm sound out of it when I needed to. And the neutral touch really helped with that too. It just wasn't too hard, wasn't too easy. It was just in the middle. And it's especially what I like to recommend for people who are new to the piano and maybe don't know what sort of, if they want a firm, light, heavy, mellow, bright, if you're not sure, I just recommend something that's right in the middle, and this is what this piano is. Really, a piano you can play a wide variety of music on and it will work for you. And then finally, it does have a middle pedal practice mute, as these pianos often have. You press it down, move it to the left, holds itself in place for you, and a strip of felt will go between the hammers and the strings. So instead of the hammer striking the string directly, it strikes it indirectly, making it much softer. Compared to the normal volume, a substantial reduction in sound, and it's especially good if you live in an apartment or row home and you don't want to disturb your neighbors at any time of day. So, really nice piano. Please stop by, try it out for yourself. You can play this or anything else in our inventory, but if you can't make it, you can always give us a phone call or send us an email if you have any questions.